Hey guys, what's going on? McMull2 here, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm introducing this new game to you guys. It's called Legends Reborn. It is developed by Bandai Namco Entertainment, and it is going to be a mobile game, and it's basically going to be a hero collector game. You collect a bunch of characters, you gear them up, you level them up, and then you take them through stuff like the arena or campaign missions. So it's going to be a lot like Galaxy Heroes. Most of my subscribers are from Galaxy Heroes, so you guys are going to recognize a lot of stuff in this game right away. But as I'm showing off this game, if you guys are by any chance interested in this game, there will be a link down below in the video description where you can pre-register. So with this, let's go ahead and break down what's going on and why this game seems so far pretty interesting. And under your Legends tab here is going to be a collection of characters, and these are characters, or these are basically people or characters from mythology or real life that are well known throughout history. You can see here at the top I have someone like Beowulf. You guys may know Beowulf. There's also Joan of Arc, and as you go down through this, you're going to see some pretty familiar characters that you may have seen from other places. You have Dracula, Morgan Le Fay, and Merlin, both from King Arthur, and some of these are going to be characters that are real life, and you have others who are made up, like Robin Hood, obviously, is a legend. William Wallace and Leonidas both are real life characters. So this is going to be a mixture of people who actually existed and obviously creatures from different mythologies. Obviously you don't have things like Galahad or Redcomb, which is a goblin. Those obviously did not exist in real life. So with this, it's going to be, it's kind of fun if you enjoy history and if you enjoy these different stories and things passed down through time. You are going to enjoy leveling up these characters and collecting them. But for now, with a soft launch, keep in mind that everything that you're going to be seeing is kind of still has some bugs and issues. So there may be some issues from time to time, like I had an issue earlier today where a character was launched into battle with only partial health. So with that, you're going to see up at the top, from left to right, you can see my name and my level. Then next to it you have the energy counter, then gold, which is basically going to be how you buy items or spend them to level up your characters. Next to that you have gems, which is your pay-to-play currency. You can buy the different sacks of gems or chests of gems, anything like that. And then of course in the other stores you can buy gold, you can buy energy and memory stones, which allow you to automatically simulate battles to accumulate gear. And then your Radix discs, which are going to be how you can buy characters if you so desire. You can get some free gold by watching videos, and then you get these basic Radix discs that you get for free, and you can buy up to 5 a day that are free. So once you buy it, it does the animation here. You can hit skip at that point, and then you can buy again. You can see up in the top right corner there is this icon. It's 634 that I have total, and that currency is what you use to buy these basic Radix discs. You can buy again right away, and it will do the animation again. You can skip it, and then if you're done buying, you can just hit finish and you can back on out. Now some other things to look at, you have events, and basically what's going to be happening is every day you're going to get a certain amount of these events that you can do. On Sundays you get all 6 events at once, but as you can see up the top it tells you what days these events are live in the game. So the skill trial and class material event trials on the left, both of those will be here tomorrow as well. They're Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. As I said before, all events are going to be here for Sundays, and then it does a rotation through the rest of the days. You have the parcel tab down here in the bottom right. If you click on this, it will take you to a store where you can buy memory stones for gems, you can buy the character shards for gems, and then for each partial shipment, it has a refresh of 6 hours. After 6 hours, you'll get more pieces in. As you can see, I've already purchased those 4 gear pieces on the right, but after the refresh time, you can buy more with gold that you will automatically obtain through doing quests or achievements. And speaking of, you have up here on the left, you have daily quests, and right now I've completed all my daily quests for the day, but as you complete your daily quests, you can collect them, you'll get experience, gold, and sometimes memory stones or other items. And then next to it you have the epic quests, and these are your achievements, and your epic quests are the only ways you can get shards for Dracula. So like for my Galaxy Heroes subscribers, think of it like Darth Vader in this term. So once you start completing these epic quests and you start claiming them, you start getting these shards for Dracula. You'll also get some other rewards, like you just saw there was a little blue disc. If you guys are wondering what that is, I'll show you here in a second. But yeah, things like join a guild, and just all these different epic quests that you get, and of course you're seeing the achievements unlock, so yay, Google Play experience. But yeah, you can see connecting to Facebook, getting 5 legends to level 10, completing the different campaign missions, all this different stuff will get you Dracula shards. And from what I've seen, what I've played for him in the beta, Dracula is actually a pretty good character. Once I unlock him in the soft launch, I can go into more detail about him. But now that we have that, you saw that blue disc, you're wondering what that was. And every now and then when you complete epic quests, you're going to get a free basic Radix disc. And what's going to happen here is you will be able to go and spend it here, and you'll get 1 free character. And today I'm going to be getting Sekenra Ta, but I already had him as a character, so I only got some essence for him. So every now and then in these achievements you will get that free disc that you can use to get a guaranteed character, and that's going to be really helpful, especially in the earlier game, because it's pretty hard to get some of the newer characters, especially if you're free to play at the beginning. Your character selection is going to be sparse, but as you start doing the hard campaign nodes and buying them from the different stores, you are going to be able to get different characters unlocked. So you can see here there's chapter 1, and it goes all the way through chapter 10. And the really fun thing is, with your campaign, which I'll go into more detail here in a minute, there is an actual story behind the campaign missions. So it's not just going to be going through mindlessly and just attacking these different ways of enemies. There's going to be an actual story. There's kind of a mystery sort of story, trying to figure out what's going on and why these legends are being summoned like they are. So it's an interesting story. There's going to be some nice little snarky talk between some of your characters, and it is enjoyable for the most part. So there is something there to help keep you tied into the campaign. But in terms of other stores, we've already gone over the store and we've already gone over the parcels. With guilds, guilds are going to be available day 1 of launch, and what's going to happen here is you can go and join these guilds. If you didn't join one already, you'll have an option here to join guilds, and once you join, you're going to have these different things like these tasks. These tasks will give you points based on what missions you complete, like defeating a champion in arena will give you 1 point, or win a campaign battle in chapter 5 or 6 will give you 3 points. And over on the right, you can see the points towards the next reward. And once you get the 100 points there, I can claim 20 guild currency. And once I complete enough currency and I can buy things, I can go here to the redeem tab, and I can start buying different pieces of gear, different character shards. Like you can see, I can get a werewolf, I can get Anne Bonny, Grendel, you know, good synergy with Beowulf. Not really, there's no synergy I think between the two. But there are going to be different characters here. Merlin is in here as well. And I gotta say, the Arthurian characters, the Legend of Arthur characters, I'm really excited to be getting those guys. I actually kind of liked Legend of King Arthur when I was a little kid. So I'm going to be working on those characters once I can unlock them. But with that guild currency, you can buy these different shards and these different gear pieces. So that's just another store that you can get for them. And then you can see at the bottom, you can see what tomorrow's tasks are going to be. So if you want to save up energy or save up that gold that you want to spend tomorrow, or the infusions, you're wondering what infusions are, we'll get to that in a minute. So you can see what tomorrow's tasks are, and then you can save up accordingly. That way you can spend that, get a large amount of guild currency tomorrow, and buy whatever you want to from there. Now, going back to the legends, I talked about infusions for a moment, and infusions are basically going to be how you gear up your characters. Looking at these characters, you can see with their portrait on the left and right that these little circles, and some of them have magnifying glasses, some of them have pluses, and what this means is that with these portraits, the gold symbol means that that character needs to be leveled up more before I can equip that piece. But if you look at Joan of Arc, you can see she's got 2 sections that have green pluses on them. And if I equip those pieces to her, once I equip them to her, you're going to see at the bottom, underneath the gear pieces, you can see the Infuse All to upgrade. And you can see that there's different infusion levels. So she's at level 1 right now. If I press the Infuse All to upgrade, it doesn't do anything right now. But once I press this here, then I can upgrade her rune level up to level 2, and that increases her stats in the process. So you can see here, most of these new infusions are grayed out. That means she needs to be at a higher level, but you can see that green one there. I can now search for those pieces, and if I go to find here, it will pull up different missions, and you can see that I can get them from discs, I can get them from guild parcels, class material events, and then you can get them from the missions here, and you'll see there's going to be relive and go. If you press relive and you have enough memory stones like there on the left and the energy, you can relive a certain amount of missions and hopefully get the gear pieces you need. So I got what I needed and I leveled up in the process. I go back and now I just need to get more. I didn't get what I was looking for, so I'll need to go back, get some more here in a minute. So hopefully got what I needed. Now I can go back to the other one, do a couple more relives. And the drop rate on pieces in these missions is actually pretty decent. You will get 2 pieces. You'll have a chance to get 2 pieces per time that you go through the mission. So you can see there, I relived it 3 or 4 times. I got 6 pieces of what I need. I go back and I infuse, and there we go. She's going to have bonus health and wits. And in terms of what the different stats mean on the left, think of it, power is going to be like your strength, agility is agility, and wits is like intelligence. So you can see she's a power heavy character. She's very strong. So that means she's going to be having more max health. She's going to have more physical attack, that kind of thing. So with that, keep that in mind, and you can see like Beowulf is also a power heavy character. And you can come look at, let's see, Zarthurus, I believe. Zarathustra, it's going to be a hard name to say. You can see he's a wits heavy character. Now over on the right you have skills, and you can see that at the top there's a thing called conduit, and that's going to be your leadership abilities. And I'm going to do another video on combat because there's a lot to explain for combat, and it's very difficult to get into detail. This can be like a 20 to 30 minute video if I went into detail about combat. So I will do another video on combat for now. I'm more just showing you guys what's going on with this game, so you guys can see what's going on here, see if this piques your interest. So that is pretty much the basic gist. You also have the campaign, like I've gone over with the story, and then you have Arena. And this is a very interesting take on Arena. You have different tiers. You can see I'm at Copper. I'm at the very low point of this. You can see that I have no daily rewards I'm getting, but I am collecting this currency over on the right. You can see it looks like it's a white circle with a kind of symbol in between in the middle, and I can collect it, and then I can then go to the parcels here, and there's another store here. This is an Arena currency store. And here I can buy more character shards, more gear, I can buy skill books to level up skills. So there's a lot of different stuff you can buy in the Arena store. And you can see that it goes all the way up to Gold 1. I don't know if there's any tier beyond Gold 1. I haven't gone up that far, I never got that far in the beta. So we will figure that out as we go on. But as it is right now, you can see in the distance, in the far back, you can see those big red symbols, those big symbols, 2 that look like a purple moon. You have the red one and then a blue one hiding behind the moon. And basically what's going to be happening is in the arena, you work your way towards the center, and as you work your way towards the center, you get better rewards. You can see once I do this next battle, I'm actually going to start getting daily rewards. So at the end of each day, I'm going to get 10 gems and 100 trophies. And those trophies are going to be important because you can see up here at the top with the copper, I have 0 out of 280. Once I collect those 280 trophies, I can then move up to the next tier of Arena. So I can just do this real quick. I just choose an easy opponent. And I won't really go into much detail about what's going on here in the battle. I'll go into much more detail about that with combat later on. But for now, you guys can just see that there was that purple moon symbol that popped up. Again, there's a lot of stuff with combat. It's hard to explain right now. It takes a lot of explaining in detail, and I don't want to make this a really long video. So I'm showing you guys a quick summation of combat. Just setting it to auto. It moves pretty fast. Back in the beta, it was slow as molasses, but we talked to the devs about it, and thankfully they sped up combat by about 50%. So thank you guys for speeding up that combat. It makes it much more bearable now. But yeah, once I defeat this team, tap here, and now I've moved up, and you can see this little girl on the left. She's actually an advisor. You'll see her a lot more during the campaign, and she's going to be one of your allies, and she'll just explain to you what's going on. She's basically your tutorial. So you can see that, yeah, as I move to the center, I'll start earning bigger rewards. And now you can see that with this, I can't tap away from her. Yeah, now there you go. So you can see I can do the next battle now by spending 50 gems, or I can wait 5 more minutes to get that next reward. But once you get here to the middle, you have only 4 spots, and I think each spot here can hold up to 5 characters at once. So you don't have one true person sitting at number 1. There's about 20 different people who can sit at the top, and those people will be earning the top rewards. So it's not one person always getting the top rewards, it's getting sniped by other people. So it's not as hard as other arena games, but there is still going to be a small pool, and you can see in the distance all these different pods. So there's going to be all these different people on this arena mode. So with that, that's just a nice quick look at Arena. You can see your leaders here. You can see who's on your level of the arena with my copper, and if it ever pops up, it's still a little slow. Remember, it's soft launch, so it still is going to be a little slow right now. And apparently I'm so good at the game that it can't even rate me right now, which is fine. Game just doesn't know how to handle my awesomeness. But with that, that's just a pretty good quick look at this game. And still a little laggy right now. It's, like I said, soft launch. So bear with it. Come on.
2 hours later.
Can I exit back out to the home screen? There we go. So yeah, that's pretty much it for a quick look at this game. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to ask down below. I'm sure that some people are going to want to know more about this game. And like I said, with it being in soft launch, I'm going to do some more videos. I'm going to go into more detail about different stuff with it. But for now, this is just a quick preview of all the different stuff that you can see in the game. But again, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. I hope this does pique your interest. I know there's some people who could actually be really interested in this game, and hopefully you guys do enjoy this game more. So yeah, look for some more videos over the next couple of weeks with this video. But as always, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys later.